No. I'll get started because I know and I don't need a ton of slides. My pitch, why Belinda's getting this. Oh, I have to get the slides up because
Oh, I can,
you get the slides up. I'll start my
I'll
pitch.
get the slides up. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to start it off because I know Becca, who is our communication person, is going to edit this. So, welcome to Money Mondays. My name is Paul Johnson. I am the Director of Economic and Community Development here at the Greater Portland Council of Governments. And I am here with.
Belinda Ray, I am the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at the Greater Portland Council of Governments, saying the whole name to stall for
And I
time.
and I don't want to brag, but I think it's the largest attendance we've ever had, and it's the worst start we've ever had. So
Guys,
if
I
you're
know, guys, stick with us. Stick with us.
so listen, if you're new, we promise we usually show up on time and it's way
We
more
do.
professional.
We do.
But I
Yeah.
am going to do my quick pitch through the Finance Authority of Maine and through the SSBCI at the federal level. I've talked about this a couple of times, but there is a loan direct lending program and loan insurance program called Grow Maine. And it has been around quite a while. It's been around for probably 2 years since the previous administration. But I just want to flag it because it's about to end. And the reason why that's important is you can do some relatively large loans. GPCOG is a direct lender. The city of Portland is a direct lender. And the loans that we typically do I got distracted by a comment. The loans that we typically do at GPCOG are like 100,000 at most, maybe 150,000. But this program lets us loan up to, I think it's $1 or $2 million. So I'm just giving everybody the shout out. Like if there's a bigger project in your area that you might know needs some help with their capital stack, me, Portland, a couple other lenders in the area have access to this, and it's about to go away. So it's my final pitch to say, hey, there's this program out here. A lot of people don't know about it. Check it out. And as always, on the next slide, Belinda, I have linked directly to the information page so you can get a little bit more details in my quick pitch. And with that, Belinda, it is on you.
Okay. I almost didn't mute myself to save that 3 seconds, but I did, and now I wasted it. So here we go. Today, I wanted to talk about some professional development opportunities that might be interesting to people, good for municipal staff, good for other organizations that might be with us, good for your staff too. So they are free or low cost. Most of them are funding related, as in they could help you save, manage, or get funding. So first off, there is this local infrastructure hub. If you don't know about it, you should look it up online. There's a link. And this was created in response to the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, also known as the Bill Act, bipartisan infrastructure law, that was passed in the Biden administration with tons of infrastructure funding, so much funding coming that a bunch of private organizations working with organizations that, like National League of Cities, came together and created this local infrastructure hub to help people with the funding. So there is a grant application and implementation boot camps and workshops available. The boot camps are multi-week cohort-based programs that guide you through the full application process. And they've done this for Safe Streets for All in the past, and there could be another one coming up with the next round. No boot camps out there right now, but there are a couple of interesting workshops. The workshops are half-day intensives, and the one I want to talk to you about, well, they are all pro bono. That's an important point. This is all free. You do not have to pay for this. You can just sign up and go virtual. So first one is combined clean and drinking water state revolving funds. We've talked a lot here about the state revolving funds for this water infrastructure stuff, but it's one of those things that I say it's like reading Shakespeare. You just have to keep reading it over and over, and eventually it makes sense. A lot of grants are like that. So if you are still puzzled as to how to access these funds, here is a workshop 12 to 4 to help you understand how these funds can help you with upgrading service lines and wastewater systems. And you can register now. It is this week, so I would go ahead and register quickly. And then there's another one I wanted to mention, and that is grant implementation, compliance, and management. That one's on February 26th, and that one is about kind of the back end of the grant. So you apply, and grants are getting easier to apply for right now. But then there's all this management on the other side. And I think it's kind of intimidating for people to think, okay, look, we have to do all this reporting. We have to do all of these specific things. If we mess up the money, we have to give it back, all of this stuff. Well, this will help you understand better what you need to do on the back side of getting a grant so that you feel more comfortable doing it. Now, another one I wanted to point out, this just came out. Maine Municipal Association has this leadership training for municipal leaders, new and aspiring municipal leaders. It is $720 if you are a member. Most of our municipalities are members. And that's a good price because it is 5 sessions over the course of 3 months, full day. So 5 full day sessions for that price. They're going to cover things like leading and managing people, financial decision making, navigating change, personal leadership development, a great thing for professional development for folks that you might have in leadership positions or who you think could be in leadership positions. So that there's a register link for that. And then one last thing I want to tell you about, Sebago has been doing these trainings through the Maine Non-Point Source Training Center, which is a state agency. And this one is about stream crossing installation practices. There are a lot of grants that come forward for stream crossing. We just had the aquatic fish passage one. It will come around again. Good to understand how these things can happen, the costs, what the best practices are. It's recommended for people who are doing the work, contractors, excavator people, could be really beneficial for municipal public works or parks employees who do work near shoreland zones. There's a form to fill out for that one. And this one, boom, $10. Can't beat that. So those are the professional development opportunities I have for you this week. And we still finished before 9:15.
And there was a request in
Yay.
the chat for the direct links. I can try to drop those in chat. Also, after Money Mondays, you get, we'll always send you the slides, and each link on the slides will be active, so you can click through.
Yes. And if you think you might not be on our distribution list, just email me, bray@gpcog.org. I'll get you on the list, and then you'll always get the slides, and the links are embedded. The workshop links are in there for those local infrastructure hub ones. All right, folks. I did get a new haircut, and it did puzzle me this morning as to what to do with it. And it's not quite, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Listen, I don't want to brag, but I don't have those hair issues in the morning, Belinda. That is why I'm on time on Monday.
Oh, yeah. It's not total. I'll tell you, I have started to do like a workout on Monday mornings, and I started it a while ago, and I have not been able to master the timekeeping of it yet, but I will. Yeah. Next week.
Fully well, thank you, everybody. Hey, we're going to see you right at 9 a.m. next week.
Yes.
Maybe even 8:57. We'll see. But, and remember, if it's money, then it's Mondays.
And if it's Mondays, it is money.
Bye,
everybody.